Hey guys, welcome back to the Kinwoven home. I am Sharrah, and today we are going to do something that is very springy, and it has to do with your closets. And thank you so much to Native for sponsoring today's video. We are going to be diving into my closet, and we are going to talk about not only cleaning out your closet, but purging it and organizing it. This is something that we should all be doing probably every season, at least once a year if you can. It's kind of a big project, but if we do it together, it will be a lot more fun. And I promise you're gonna feel way better when you are done. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you have not joined the Kinwoven fam. You're gonna want to. We do a lot of fun stuff here, and answer today's question of the video. What is your favorite color to wear? My favorite color to wear is either this color that I'm wearing right now, or a blue color, a shade of blue like a periwinkle. I feel like it brings out my eyes. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so before we move on, I want to quickly tell you a little bit about today's sponsor. Native makes a bunch of different products, one of which is deodorant. They are cruelty-free, they are vegan, paraben-free, sulfate-free, so many things free, and it's good for you deodorant. And if you follow on Instagram, you know that I have been motivated to make the switch. We're all stuck at home right now, and if you know anything about detoxing your pits, you have to go through a very smelly stage. I was on a journey to figure out which natural deodorant was the best, and I was trying out a couple of different options, and Native had reached out and sent me 3 different fragrances. They sent me coconut vanilla, cucumber and mint, lavender and rose. So far, my favorite of the 3 is actually the cucumber and mint option, and that's because I think it smells like a spa, and it's very relaxing and tranquil, but I love all 3 options. I kind of mix it up depending on what vibe I'm going for the day. What I love, love, love about the Native deodorants that really, truly, and I can speak from experience, are better than any of the other deodorants on the market is it goes on not wet. You're not like walking around with wet armpits. It dries fast. You only need a couple of wipes, like swipes, you know, swipe. You smell so clean and fresh all day. Like, I was worried natural deodorant, it was gonna be like something you have to apply every couple hours. I sweat when I sleep, and I'd put it on midday, and then I'd go to sleep at night, and I'd wake up in the morning, and I was shocked that my armpits still smelled good. Sorry, I must be a stinky person, but when I tried the other brands, that didn't happen. So all I can say, not only is the texture great, it's really smooth, it doesn't leave a lot of residue, it goes on really easy, it smells amazing, and I feel good about it because it's not harmful to my body like the other deodorants were. Normally for 3 different deodorants, it would be $36. But if you use my link that I will put in the description box below and you use the code KINWOVEN, you'll get them for $24, which is 33% off, which is pretty great. And you'll get free shipping. So I'm gonna put all that info in the description box below. Okay, let's jump back into our video. Okay, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is create a location for 3 separate piles. Pile number 1 is gonna be your keep pile. Designate a spot for it. Pile number 2 is gonna be your maybe pile, and that's the pile that you're like, do I like it? Do I not like it?
You're such a dork.
Maybe. And then pile number 3 is going to be your for sure donate pile that you already know just by looking at it. Identify 3 areas for those 3 piles, and let's move on to step number 2. Oh no! Turn it off. Okay, so step number 2 is you're gonna take everything out of your closet. And when I say everything, I mean everything. And here's why. It's a very important part in this process because you will find that random shirt that you've been looking for forever. You lose stuff, you don't know what you have. And by taking everything out and putting them all in the piles, you'll start to identify what it is that you have that you're like, oh, I never knew I had that. I really wanted to wear that. Or you're like, oh, I still have that? That is not me. Take everything out, put it in your piles. Here's some tips to help you figure out what to put in what pile. Number 3, FaceTime a friend. Okay, this process should never be done alone. You'll talk yourself into keeping every single item that you have. So FaceTime a friend, pull your spouse in, maybe a roommate, and force them to sit down and go through this with you, and ask them to give you their honest to goodness, real opinion of each of these items. Maybe have a glass of wine and kind of like figure out a way to eliminate some of the stuff that you have and find things that really are like your specialty favorites that you want to keep. This will help the process be fun, it'll help it go by faster, and you'll get some good feedback. Okay, step number 4, you're gonna take each individual piece of clothing, hold it up, look at it, and decide, is this you or is this an old you? So a few questions to ask yourself to help you determine if this is something that you are ever gonna wear again. First question, have you worn this item in the last year? If the answer is yes, go on to the next question. If you went to a store right now and you saw this piece of clothing on the rack, would you actually pick it up and buy it? Are there any rips, holes, or tears, or any obvious sign of too much wear and tear? Do you feel good in this outfit? Is this a shirt that brings you joy, makes you happy, and makes you feel like you look good? Is this piece of clothing a hassle? Does it have itchy fabric? Whenever you wear it, do you always think, oh, I forgot I hate this shirt because it pulls weird here or it looks weird there? And lastly, is this maybe a piece of clothing that represents a different version of you, an old style you used to love, but maybe you've kind of grown out of? Sometimes you just have to look at it and go, wait a minute, this isn't really my style anymore. Put it in the donate pile and let someone else enjoy that piece and really feel like it makes them happy and brings them joy. Number 5, go back to your maybe pile. Okay, so the goal with the maybe pile is that by the end of it, you have a 0 balance. You don't have anything in your maybe pile, it's completely empty, which means you'd either identify, yes, I wanna keep it, or no, I wanna donate it. Here's what I do. If there's a piece of clothing that I'm like, hey, what if I wanna wear that when I go to Jamaica on vacation one time in the future in the next 10 years? If you go to vacation in Jamaica, you're gonna wanna go shopping, so that's like the first thing to remember. But if you wanna keep it just in case, what I do is I put it in a box. I either put it in my garage or I'll put it under my bed or wherever I have some hidden storage, and I give it a couple of months. If I don't think about that dress or I don't think about that sweater for 3 to 6 months, when I go back to the box to open it up, seasonally switching things out, if I haven't thought about it, I donate it. If I have thought about it, great, now I have it, I can put it back in my closet and I know that I want to keep it. But this will help you guys kind of get used to the idea of not seeing that item in your closet. It allows for you to kind of loosen your ties with it, not hold on to it so closely. And hey, if you donate it, someone else will enjoy it and it'll bring them joy, which is a really great feeling. So give it a try, get your maybe pile down to 0, and figure out what you're donating and what you're keeping. Step number 6, time to put it all back. Now that you've got your maybe pile cleaned out, you know exactly what you're gonna keep. You wanna take all of your different items and put them back into the closet in a nice organized fashion. I know that it looks the best when it's done from color coordinated style, but I have to be honest, I have found that that is not as efficient as putting things back category based. So for me, when it's cold outside, it's raining, I wanna go for a sweater, or if it's really hot and nice out, I wanna go for a dress. So if I have all my things kind of identified and categorized by what they are, it helps getting ready be a little bit more enjoyable of a process. And then within each category, I try to make them color coordinated. So I'll go from light to dark within my sweaters, then I'll go from light to dark within my dresses, and so on and so forth. Also, when you do put things back, I recommend these really thin felt hangers. They have them in a variety of colors. Right now, a lot of these things are on sale online. I will link these below for you guys so you can see the ones that I got. But they're really, really thin, and the fact that they're felt is like a non-slip thing, so your dresses and your spaghetti strap and sweaters and things, they are not going to slip off or fall off. They'll stay on, they'll stay sturdy, and you can maximize your storage because they're really thin.
Rolling on the outro.
Okay guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you didn't get up and clean your closet, start the video over and let's do it again together. I promise you it's way more fun when we do it at the same time. Hopefully this got you encouraged to clean out your closet, your kid's closet, your spouse or your boyfriend or whoever's closet, because I feel like once you clean out a closet, you just feel better, right? Just try it. Just trust me. Leave me a comment if you guys did clean your closet out, and I hope you guys are having a good week. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.